Hey y'all, this is Amy, back with another GY Law game. This time against Goofy, which was played 2 days ago, so hopefully I remember a thing or two. But probably not. Alright, I'm going second, time to investigate my opening hand. While it contains some... Oh yeah, this will mostly be freestyling. But yeah, anyway, here there's a Borsa, Cavendish, and a Sack Bunny. So this is pretty good. But what's not very good is I only have 2 1-drops, which are Veggie and Bunny. Not too great going second. I'd like... And it's not even a Searcher, so even though the pieces on the right are pretty good, I don't have an early game at all. So I'll be mulliganing this. Okay, this is much more to my liking. We have two Kid Killers even, and a Luffy, which is fantastic. I have Femlaw and Exam Law to play with if I need to, so I like this hand much better. Because I could just build it from the start with all the Searchers, and those Searchers can swing into Goofy's low-cost pieces as well, or low-power pieces as well, so that's great. Alright, playing the Kid and Killer here. It's a search. I find Sack Bunny. Actually, let's take a look at the search hand, right? I find Sack Bunny. Sorry, Sack Bunny. This is Stun Bunny. Wow, my mind. I find Stun Bunny. So there's Stun Bunny, 6C, and Freeze Bone. I wonder if Freeze Bunny would be better. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, right, I want to stop my opponent from attacking. I figured Goofy is a pretty aggressive deck, so stunning is going to help me stay alive a bit and disrupt the opponent. But maybe Freeze Bunny would have been better, because the thing with Stun Bond is that stunning doesn't rest the body, right? And I figured since they play low-powered bodies so much, and they want to swing with them because they buff them, right? They buff themselves or they buff them. Then I can swing my Searchers into them and just kill them and have them on the board. Well, not instantly, but effectively just have them off the board. But Stun Bunny doesn't really allow me to do that. But with Freeze Bunny, yes, I take a hit from them. But then I can freeze them and keep them rested so that if I can't swing into them now, I can swing into them later. So maybe Freeze Bunny is the play here. I don't have a 5-drop in hand anyway. Or maybe I do, I don't remember. But maybe Freeze Bunny is nice. Alright, I passed my turn. Yeah, so they open with like... Obviously, they open with 2 Bonclays. Obviously, I take the search with... And, yeah, search with Luffy. What's here? Yeah, I find Veggie. Because I'm still hoping to find Cavendish so I can Turbo Cavendish, right? I don't have Cavendish in hand. Search. Oh no, there's no Cavendish. Oh, bum. So this is a really tough decision because there's 2 Sack Bunnies. Sack Bunnies, I didn't figure it at the time. I didn't look much into Sack Bunnies, which is bad. But it might have been nice to grab like the Sack Bunny here. But I think I grabbed 6-cost Law, which is probably why I'm thinking that maybe a Sack Bunny is nice here is because like these are the only 2 Sack Bunnies left. I have 1 in hand if I recall correctly, and then these will be sent to the bottom. But maybe 1 is just enough, because I'm grabbing 6C, which I might do. Yeah, if I think about it, I might do that again, because I don't have 6-cost in hand to like play cards with on 6-ton. So I think 6-cost is the play in the end. But now that I look at it, this is a tough search, because bottoming these 2 is rough. But I think 6-cost is still the play, because that's just so much more tempo. And now I do something I'm not sure whether I like. I stack with Stun Bomb. I don't know if this is the play, because I don't have Cavendish, right? And so I'm thinking if I stack Stun Bomb, then I get 1 done, And I can search more if I like bounce a Luffy. Or I don't know, do I have a Luffy in hand? I don't remember. But if I bounce a Luffy, then I can search even more. That's my thought process with this, right? But this deck is fairly aggressive, and it can drain pretty quickly. But then I was also thinking, yeah, I don't have Cavendish, but maybe it's fine since I can mitigate like one of these swings. But I wonder if it would have been better to just wait it out. To like swing now, keep the life, wait it out until the 6th dawn turn, and see what I get. I'm not sure if Turbo Stunbond is the play. Like, if it was Cavendish, I would 100% play it, because Cavendish is just too good, too valuable to have early on, right? It's too good. But Stunbond, I'm not sure. It's not a terrible play by any means. I don't think it's a misplay. It's not a terrible play because I can search afterwards with the Luffy. But I'm not sure if I would do it again. I wanna try not doing it. There's the Cavendish at least. Into a trigger, bottom deck this. Pretty good. Also, I'd like to hear from you all. Is playing Stun Bunny from Live here to play? They play, I think that's Buggy, right? And the Prisoner 2K. That's a good combo. There goes 6. Counter. This is a rough decision. Do I counter this? Because it's a big swing. It's a 6k swing and I don't have a 2k anymore. Which kind of sucks, but I'm pitching 2 because I'm thinking maybe actually if I take the life, at least my blocker becomes active. If I play 6 cost, I can activate my blocker. Maybe that would have been better after all. Because now I'm pitching 2 1Ks and that's quite expensive. Getting that life might give me options and it activates my blocker. Yeah, maybe it's, again, I don't think it's a misplay necessarily. But let me know what you think. Do I take the life or do I counter with the 2 1Ks? Now, this is obvious. Swing with your searchers. Yeah, so here there's multiple things I can do. I can play 6 cost into Cavendish. I can... Yeah, so if I, for example, if I did not play Stun Bunny out of life last turn, although I was able to get Cavendish from the search, right? So this is... maybe I shouldn't think too hypothetical here. Yeah, no, yeah. But then instead of playing Veggie, I could have played another Luffy. And then I would have found Cavendish. So then maybe going 6C into Cavendish, into then stacking with Stunbond and stun one of those swings instead. Might have been better. But we have Stunbond now. So then do we 6 cost into Cavendish? Or do we 6 cost into Sackbone? First I swing, because I want to see what they do, right? But I want to keep the option open of replaying Stunbond. I play Cavendish. Okay, that's okay. I like my Cavendish, pretty good. Search some more. Looping. Okay, what was the search actually? So I find Stunbond, which I think in this search is the best option. Because at some point they might drop like the boa. And I want to stun the unblockable boa, and I want to stun that for sure. Also, I still need to remember like goofy cards, right? So it's a bit hard to see for me exactly like what it is, because it's still a new deck to me in a way. I studied the list beforehand. Oh, look at the amount of bone clays. That's a 6k swing. I probably shouldn't have countered this, because if I can get this live from hand then. Although maybe they can swing higher. That was probably my concern. Maybe they might swing higher, and this is a swing I can counter out now. Oh, but they'll play that. Okay, fair enough. Then I might have probably won to... yeah, I wonder, is it better to now have the 2 life? Maybe. Because now their board is, like, massive. And they are... so here's the thing. They are not swinging with, like, anything, right? They're also not... they're not swinging with this either. Well, it's also blockers, right? But it keeps their board healthy so that next turn they just go turbo bonkers, right? They could, at least. I don't remember if they do. So here I DMG. I had a DMG in hand, and I figured if I don't do anything about this board, this will be rough. Especially if they launch, if they fire that event, which just restands the whole board and just goes again. Then I'm doomed. So I figured I should Deadman's Game 2 swings. And then I had a discussion with this player afterwards. We concluded that DMG was probably an alright play, but then we had a bit of a discussion which characters I should have rested. First we were thinking maybe I should have rested, like, I was thinking these, right? Then they mentioned maybe resting any of these bodies would be effective, because then I can get rid of, like, because then I can get rid of a body that has, like, a different name, right? So these two bone clays have the same name, and for the event, every card needs to have a different name. So if I get rid of the bone clays, I make setting up a event board easier for them, right? But I was thinking we were thinking more, and we came to the conclusion that by DMGing these two, I can optimize the use of my searchers. So I can swing into them with my searchers as well. And in the event that he still counters with, if they want to, if they counter my swings, right? My searcher swings, I can still swing big into them. Whereas if I rested any of these, I can't activate my searchers. So that's why I rested these, and we came to the conclusion that is probably that is a good play. That is a good play. Another thing I could have done is maybe rest one of the bone clays and one of the bigger ones, so I can still utilize my searchers to swing into them, and also try to get rid of a bigger body. Ultimately, I chose for this, because then I can completely maximize the use of my searchers. If they don't counter with anything, I've used my searchers to the max and just go hard, right? So that's why. And then I can just get rid of board and help alleviate the pressure. That's also why I play 3 Deadman's games now, is so I can also use my Deadman's games midway through the game. Instead of playing 2. Like, if I have 2, I feel like it's too little to also warrant playing midway through. And Hody just has the problem of taking a life, so it's really hard to play Hody midway through the game. So DMG is just kind of the play here, I think. Okay, they counter a searcher swing, so they force me to swing into Bone Clay with Cavendish. So what am I thinking about? Yeah, bounce, play Stun Bone. It's okay. What was my hand? What were my options? Okay, so we have Sekbon, Stunbon. Maybe the Sekbon might have been better, because then I have another blocker online. And considering they might not even want to swing much to begin with. Like here's the issue. Like I should have probably kept Stunbon for the unblockable boa and baited them into swinging with their characters now, right? So that I can try to remove them later. But by stunning them now, they're not gonna swing with that character, right? Because they can't, so it's not gonna get rested for me to swing into and deal with and try to starve them. So maybe Sekbon was better here. So I have a blocker online, then I'd have 2 blockers online even, if I don't want to swing. So I get a blocker online and probably survive the turn. Then they need too many swings. But again, it's like not... I don't think they're major misplays, but probably all these things stacked up for me losing the game. I think Sekbon is very strong here. Freeze Bunny. What was the search? I'm not paying attention. Yeah, so there's no 2K. It's kind of sad. So I'm taking Freeze Bunny. I expect them not to get rid of Cavendish, even though they could. And I'm thinking with Freeze Bunny, if they do swing, I can like freeze a swing. I can freeze a body so I can swing into it, and if I can't finish it now, I can finish it later, right? And if they play the event, then at least it's 1 swing less. And it has 1K counter, because I think getting the counter here is important. Here, I probably should have swung with 6C. Especially if I played Sekbon here instead of Stunbon, I could have totally swung with 6C, right? Because then I have a blocker online. Even though I'm blocking one of their swings, I think even though I'm stunning one of their swings, I think ultimately they're probably not gonna swing here because they want to build their board for the event, is what I'm thinking. Especially considering they played event in the end. So I should have swung with 6C, extra pressure. Not play this, but play Sekbon. Have the blocker online, cycle my hand. Because look, I also have a brick here. So I should have definitely played the blocker bunny here. Blocker bunny, draw 2, trash 1, the 8 cost probably. Or maybe, I wonder, do I keep the 8 cost here actually? Because then I can play it next turn and have it online. Although the next turn I would probably want to somehow still have the option of playing Stunbon to stun their boa, which they will play. And therefore, ultimately, because of that as well, like I could use Stun Bunny to stun their unblockable boa. So I think ultimately playing Sekbon here. Oops. I'm sorry. Playing Sekbon here and swinging with 6C for the extra pressure is probably better. With Sekbon, I can cycle to get the counter so that I at least won't die. And I think because I had the option of lethal later. Like my next turn, I will try to go lethal, and the extra swing would have mattered. I think it would have been important. This is what I'm thinking. Please let me know in the comments or on Discord or in the channel or whatever if my thinking is okay here. Here I get rid of the Sekbon because I think ultimately at this point in the match it's too late for me to play it. Although what is my hand? I think it's I wonder because I was scared of getting rid of Femlaw because it heals, right? Here's the boa. So I really needed the Stun Bunny to stun boa here. For sure. Because, okay, now Cavendish is stunned. That's annoying. But I'm staring this board now, right? I'm thinking I need lethal. I need lethal here. And so how do I approach this lethal? 2 blockers, 1 life. I have 5 swings. I'm thinking I want to see... I don't have DMG in hand. I want to see if I could... I'm thinking I need to go lethal because next turn I'm so dead, I think. Although, am I dead? Like, if I played... Let's say, I could leader ability the 6-cost law to hand. Play Fem Law. 6-cost law into Bonnie. Did I have the hand to counter that the swing out previous turn? I think I did, right? Yeah. That might have saved me in that case. Because here I decided, oh, I need to go lethal because event is coming, right? But maybe if I had a Femlaw in hand, it would have been an idea to like leader ability to swing 6C, leader ability 6C back, play Femlaw, Femlaw into 6C, Femlaw heal into 6C, play Sec Bunny, have. Oh no, that gets me 1 blocker online. Then here having Stun Bunny. Oh, yeah. So previous turn I should have played Sec Bomb. Free block. Then here it would have been... I could have stalled playing Femlaw. Leader ability 60 back. Play Femlaw. Heal. Swing. Femlaw... Yeah, so swing, heal, Femlaw into 60. Bounce Luffy back. Play Stun Bunny, Stun Boa. I think that might have been the better option, because lethal here is difficult. I think that might have been that. I think overall that would have been the nicest. But so for now, let me know in the comments if my way of thinking is right. This is something I might try on the simulator if I'm in a similar position and see how that pans out. But this is what we have now, and I'm thinking I need to go lethal because I'm not surviving next turn. So my plan is. Swing with a Stun Bond, if I recall correctly. Swing with Stun Bond, leader it back, play it, and then stun one of the blockers. Let's see how that pans out first before I'm going to grab the calculator. They have 5 cards in hand. Oh, the camera moves. Huh. Interesting. It moved quite a lot. Interesting how that happened. Swing 7. Is 7 the play here? If I play it again and I have 6 don't available, yeah, I think 7. Yeah. 2 cards gone. So here I'm thinking. This is cooked. 3 cards in hand. They don't play a fuck ton of bricks. They play some. They have usually like I think 8 2Ks. I should have checked their trash. Swing 6, see what they do. Keep my options open. Okay, so now leader ability, Stun Bunny back, play Stun Bunny, stun a blocker. Go 7, they counter it out. And we're doomed. Because next turn, they're just going to play event, and I'm just totally, absolutely fucking cooked. There's no way out of this. So I choose to not swing with 60, play Kid and Killer, try to find a 2K, but we all know where we are. My opponent is already smiling, like this is not happening. I'm not surviving this. So let's see, is my lethal calculation okay? Because I have options. Let's grab the calculator. I want to interact with this calculator. The 5K leader. My board has a 5K, a 6K body, a 6K body, another 6K body, and a 2K body. They have 1 life, blocker. Do I make is this even a feasible lethal? There's a 70% chance of getting out of this if I swing 7, 7, 7, 7. Let's see. 7, 2 cards. 7. Ah, that's rough. That's rough, man. Like they have 5 cards in hand. So this is so difficult. This is incredibly difficult, right? I understand, right? So you go 7. And then yeah, because you'd have enough Don to put 7 on the Luffy. Oh, but that's really rough. That's so rough. Because I need to connect 4 in that case. 5 swings, 5 in hand. They will get... They have 5 in hand before life. Yeah, that's rough. That doesn't make it, no. Okay, so then let's say if they have 1 blocker less, right? How do I remove this? I can't see. Okay, there we go. Like they have 1 blocker less. But the Don I have available is 6. Let's see. That gives me okay, so my line gives me a higher chance of success. Swing 7. Oh wait, no, I didn't choose this line. Okay, so then that is swing. Okay, let me calculate this. That is swing 7. That's 1 Don. Leader ability, the Don back. Play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Swing 7. Oh, but I can't do the 5-5. I can't do the 5-5 because I need to put a Don under my leader to be able to get Stun Bunny back. Then I can't do this line. So I need to... How can I scroll? Can I scroll here? Why can't I scroll? Oh well, so then I guess the 7, 7, 7, 7. But that's also only a 70% chance of success. Yeah, so ultimately this lethal was doomed to begin with. Yay! It doesn't accomplish me much. And I guess that makes sense, because I think... So this asks for... How much counter? This asks for 4 cards and 6 to 8k counter. And then this recalculates. Can I click this? I want to open this line. Oh, I can't scroll down. That's annoying. But we can see it asks for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. This asks for... Is that correct? It asks for 6 cards. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We add a blocker. Recalculate. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, because he has they have a blocker online. So this also asks for 4 cards. Oh, wait. This asks for 4 cards, yeah, and then 7k counter. 7k is free. 7k is free. Oh no, so here 7k is free. 7k is free. That asks for 6k counter. And then... No, this asks for like 3k counter even. Because okay, let's see. So I stun. Let's calculate this. Where's my mouse? Oh, this is such a ramble, man. But this is what we're here for, figuring this shit out. Okay, 7 asks for free hand, 3k counter. Then I go 7, take. Then I stun. Go 7, which asks for 3 from hand. Sorry, not 3, but 2 from hand. This is not free hand, this is 2 from hand. 2 hand asks 2 from hand, 3k counter. Yeah, that's not very... And then, yeah, okay. No, fair enough. Yeah. So my odds here were just terrible from the start. Well, there we go. That's doomed. All right, let's skip this now because we know how this is going to end. Wait, so let's go from the start of the turn. I think I skipped ahead a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh no, I didn't. All right, start of the turn. I'm just gonna play the start of the turn. I thought I skipped ahead too much, but let's see how they finish me. Swing 7. It's in my best interest to take here, I think. 2-1. I want to keep a life for the unblockable. Yeah, now we're just done. Now they play events and I'm cooked. And that was the game. So please let me know in the comments or on Discord or whatever if you have any inputs. Was my thought process okay? Like in terms of like corrections, are my corrections okay? Or not corrections, but are my suggestions for my corrections okay? Do you have any other suggestions? What do you think of my lines of thought that I had during the game? Although I don't comment on that too much. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think because I want to improve. Also, before that, go to mobiuslau.github.io because actually, oh my god, let me pause and set this up real quick. Before signing off, I want to show you that me and Shimona have published an article about GY Law, a learner's reference. This was 1.5 months of work. In which we wrote a bunch about the leader deck game plan, why it's difficult, the deck, suitable cards, and even combos and matchup information. You can find the link in the description below. It's at mobiuslau.github.io. Also, we want to thank Swagsour for their contributions. Please give us a review and suggest any changes. If you have any, thank you for watching and see you next time.